It must have seemed like quite a long commemoration of the Good Friday Agreement. It feels, it's been running for a while. I guess we're at the end now. 25th anniversary. Do you think the Windsor Framework will get a 25th anniversary?
I think it will, but it's not the same thing. The Good Friday Agreement ultimately brought peace to the island and opened the door to a lot of investment and a lot of prosperity, particularly south of the border, but north of the border as well, and opened the door to a lot of social progress, reversed decades of outward migration, for example. Windsor Framework is important, but it's a technical arrangement around trading and customs. It's a different thing.
It's an outrageous comparison, I guess, but I guess the point is, does it effectively resolve the question marks around the post-Brexit relationship?
Yeah, I believe it does. It's now been agreed by the EU and the UK. Nobody's calling it for it to be reopened or renegotiated, not even the DUP. The issues that they raise are issues that are bilateral with the UK government. So I do think it gives us a settled, agreed trading arrangements and relationship for Northern Ireland. And now we need to work on getting institutions up and running, but that won't involve reopening the Windsor Framework. But what I would say, though, is that none of these things are necessarily the final word on the UK's trading relationship with the European Union. We do know in the next few months they're going to start their checks on imports from the EU. So that is going to affect us and affect anyone who trades with the UK.
It's always in a few months.
Yeah, well, they might put it off again, but sooner or later it's going to happen, and we have to, accept that reality. Brexit will never just be done. It will require constant negotiations, constant alterations to the relationship. The beautiful thing about the single market is you don't have to worry about any of that. You all have the same rules. The relationship with the UK, I think, is going to be a bit more like the relationship we have with Switzerland or other third countries, Norway, where agreements have to be amended and changed from time to time. But one thing I would still hope for, and it's not impossible in my view, is that in the future, a future British government, maybe not the next one, maybe not the one after that, will seek a closer relationship with the European Union again. That mightn't be rejoining. I think that's a remote prospect, but it might involve a revision of the TCA, the Trade and Cooperation Agreement, to have a closer relationship, and that's something that the door will always be open to.